Hello there, I'm Don for Yala Media, and today I'm showcasing my Illegear Raven laptop. This laptop features an Intel Core i5-8300H processor and a 4GB GTX 1050 graphics card that I purchased back in February 2019. So I've had it for about 6 months. So starting out with the front of the laptop, we have the speakers on the left and right. We also have a projector in the middle. Now this projector projects the R in the Raven logo, but I have mine unplugged because it was annoying and I can't permanently disable it in the buggy Raven command center, so that's that. On the left side we have two USB 2.0 Type A ports. On the right side we have an inverted SD card reader, which means when you plug in your full-size SD card, you're actually going to be plugging it in upside down. And there's also two more 2.0 ports as well as audio in and out. On the back of the laptop, you can see the screen is not really flush with the chassis, but it's the way that it's been designed. And do note that the ventilation on both sides are directional, which means that the air that comes out of this bed doesn't just disperse everywhere, it disperses in a sole direction, which I think is pretty neat as well. Now at the back we also have our power in, HDMI 2.0 output, Gigabit Ethernet, two USB 3.0 Type A's, a 3.1 Type C, and a Kensington lock. The palm rest and the deck lid and the back of the display is made all out of plastic. There's no metal in this laptop to be found in the exterior, but this plastic looks a lot like brushed aluminium. Now as you can see, that mine comes with the membrane keyboard with 4 zones of RGB lighting, opposed to the mechanical option with per key RGB. But with this membrane keyboard we get full-size arrow keys, a full-size numpad, as well as stylized WASD keys. It's interesting to note that the top row is slightly shorter than the rest of the rows. There's also the trackpad, which doesn't feature any physical buttons and can actually be disabled with a double tap on the top and left corner, and when disabled there will be a green LED illuminated on the top left of the trackpad. Do note that it's hinged at the top, which means you can't click on the top half of the trackpad. At the top we have two buttons. The turbo button, which puts the fan at full speed and does not illuminate, while the power button does, and when charging, a secondary light will light up alongside the power button. The webcam and the microphone is located above the display, and it's a relatively terrible webcam, to be frankly honest. Now with the laptop open, the screen doesn't go all the way flat unfortunately, but it goes to a roughly 130-degree angle. And flipping over the laptop to the side with the lid closed, here's another look at the projector at the bottom, and well, as you can see, the copper heat pipes show through the bottom ventilation, and we also have a sticker with the Windows activation product key, as well as a few other stickers. Now, one thing fantastic about this laptop is you can access many components with just the removal of 4 screws by the bottom. And as you can see, with removing it, we have flipped the panel over, and there's a few stickers on it as well. And back to the laptop itself, we have the subwoofer, and because mine didn't come configured with a 2.5-inch mount hard drive, my hard drive mounting kit is actually in the box, not the laptop, but the SATA connector, which is unfortunately not disconnectable, is just taped to the laptop. Here is our 2 M.2 bays with screws pre-screwed in. Here's a chip, here's the RAM under a flap, here's the battery connector, all nice and colorful. Here's a few shots of the M.2 solid state drive itself. Mine's a Micron 256GB M.22280 SSD. Here's a look at a mess of ribbon cables, one of which was disconnected for the disabling of the Raven projector. Here's a look at my Intel 9560 AC wireless chip. And then here is the battery itself. It's just about 40 something watt hours, which isn't big, but it lasts me long enough. So yeah, that concludes my video showcase of really just a slideshow of images of my Illegear Raven laptop.